Hey, what's up, people? Ryan here, and I'm narrating a battle against Potatomage7. Really epic match. He used an underused team, and I used just like mixed tires. Alright. Really epic match. Alright, so I lead with a Yen Mega Choice Specs, and he leads with a really cool Cypher, but it doesn't really get to do anything because Specs Air Slash. Then he switches in this Swallow, which, like, I don't know what's set, and he goes for a substitute, and I go for Air Slash thinking, like, not knowing who would sub, and I was thinking it could KO him, but now here he goes for a Sky Attack, and I'm like, oh crap, it's Power Herd, and then it just, like, massacres this thing. It gets a critical hit, but I'm not sure if it mattered or not. Most likely didn't, because pro. And then I switch in Choice Band Weavile just to kill this thing off. Then, like, it'll kill it just because pro. And then he switches in Choice Scarf Blaziken, which I predict, like, I know he's gonna outspeed, so I predict a fighting move, like, and then he goes for Fire Blast, which massacres my Rotom, and I'm like, frowny face. Then I switch in LOL Horse, which is a really epic Rapidash, because I figured out he was Choice Scarf, because he probably wouldn't have wanted to stay in. I go for Bounce, because Choice Band, and it takes him down to 1 HP, and I do get Parahacks here, so I'm like, yes, that's what you get. And then, I'm like, epic win, and then he goes for a Vacuum Wave, and I go for a bounce, and then he switches into his Feraligatr. Now I'm going to bounce a few times because Choice Band. He kind of figured out because of the damage he was doing. And so he goes for Swords Dance. He actually gets 2 in. But I do get him down to red, but now he has a Torrent boost, so I'm like, oh, whatever, nothing can take this. And so I switch in not to be fucked with, and I use Ice Shard. So he switches in this thing, which, like, I know I can do a good amount of damage with Ice Shard. I did not know it would do this much, but he is Expert Belt. He told me he was modest just to kill off my next Pokemon. I'm like, oh yeah, I can outspeed. And then he just went and killed it. We actually have the same Nidoking set. We made it together, except he runs Fire Blast, I run Flamethrower. So I switch in Scarf Crab, which is actually just a bulky set, and he Ice Beam KOs in like frowny face. And he's like, ha, you leave, you noob. So then I switch into my Empoleon. He goes for Earth Power, which I predicted. I just didn't know how much it would do, so I'm like, oh, I'll get going and lose. And then it did, like, a quarter, so I'm like, ah. Now he switches in his Blaziken, and I go for a Surf, knowing it'll, like, kill it. He was going for Vacuum Wave. I'm not sure if Prepare really mattered or not, but yeah. He switches in his Leafeon. This thing I'm like hoping won't get a crit, so I just go with Iron Defense, just cause pro. And I know I can take another Leaf Blade, so I believe I go for Aqua Land. Just for your lulz. And then now it's just pretty much a Star War until the end. So I'm just going to let you guys watch it and not really narrate the rest. Well, one other thing, he's like hoping for a crit. He's like, oh, come on, I need a crit. Otherwise, because this is like 1-to-1. And I'm like, oh crap, I need to die. Luckily, I get the Torrent boost here, and it destroys him. Well, kind of. No, it does. Let's see, torrent boosters again. He goes for wish, and I'm like, oh. I go for another surf. I was like, I wasn't sure if I could take this thing down, and I thought he was going for protect, but it would be pointless to use any other move, so I just go for another surf, which kills him, and then that's a good game. Great game. Go check him out. Otherwise, I will kill you. Alright, enough said. Okay, thanks, bye.